Before us lies the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem. And in just a few days, Christians will celebrate the Ascension of Christ on this mountain. 40 days after Easter, the New Testament tells us, Jesus Christ was taken up into heaven before the eyes of his disciples. The Acts of the Apostles does not place this moment somewhere vaguely in Jerusalem, but here, on the Mount of Olives above the city. From here, you can look out over Jerusalem. And there, on the top of the Mount of Olives, there is a specific place that pilgrims have venerated for more than 1,600 years as the place of the Ascension. That is where this video takes us. You will see the chapel that preserves this long history, and inside it, a stone with a mark that has been shown here for centuries as the right footprint of Christ. We are now up on the Mount of Olives, in the neighborhood of At-Tur. The name is the Arabic term for the mountain. Today, this neighborhood is about 95% Muslim. And here, in this Muslim neighborhood of At-Tur, stands the Chapel of the Ascension, one of the most important Christian sites on the Mount of Olives. That raises the question, how is it that a Christian holy site is located today in an almost entirely Muslim neighborhood? During the Crusader period, the entire complex was the center of a Christian monastery. Then, in the year 1187, the Muslim ruler Saladin conquered Jerusalem from the Crusaders. From then on, this place came under Muslim control. The rulers over Jerusalem changed several times after that, but the Ascension site has remained under Muslim administration to this day. At the same time, the Chapel of the Ascension has always remained a destination for Christian pilgrims. From the streets of At-Tur, the path now leads into the enclosed courtyard of the chapel. At its center stands the small chapel. Before we step inside to see the footprint, look at the building itself. At its core, this building dates back to the Crusader period, to the 12th century. The floor plan is octagonal. At the corners, you can see the slender columns and the arches of the medieval structure. The sides were originally open. The spaces between the columns were closed only later. The stone dome was also added later, during the Muslim phase of the site. This includes a mihrab inside, a prayer niche facing Mecca, which is still there today and which you will see in just a moment. Can you imagine that? A Muslim prayer niche directly at the place venerated as the site of Christ's Ascension? Long before these later additions, pilgrims were already coming here in the earliest centuries of Christian worship in Jerusalem. One visible trace of that early devotion remains around the chapel, the remains of a larger Byzantine sanctuary, dating from around the 4th or 5th century. In the 7th century, Arculf, a Frankish bishop and pilgrim, already described this Ascension site and its footprints. Today, only one footprint is visible here. Older traditions say there were originally two. The left footprint is said to have been taken in the Middle Ages to the Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount. And now we step into the place remembered as the site where Jesus Christ ascended into heaven. This is the mihrab. The stone with the imprint. For centuries, this place has been connected with the Ascension of Christ. And in these days, as Christians celebrate this feast, Jerusalem turns once more toward the Mount of Olives. Here, we remember not only that Christ was taken up into heaven, but also the promise that he will come again. I hope this glimpse into the history of this place was valuable to you. With a like or a subscription, you support future visits to the holy sites. Thank you, and see you next time.